Hello everybody, my name is Palomino. This is going to be a best of 3. This is going to be game number 2 of this best of 3. It looked like Curry able to take the win on the first game. Going to be versus Purple, the Zerg player at the top. We'll top 12 o'clock position, if it's alright if I call it that. Top 12 o'clock Zerg player, Mr. Purple. At the bottom, let's call that 6 o'clock. That EPM though. How do I take that off the screen? How can this leave? Why won't you leave? Why won't you just leave? Control V. Oh yeah. Alright, so on the just about 6 o'clock, we're gonna see BeaconGamingnet Curry. Protoss versus Zerg, a newcomer, Purple, versus also relatively newcomer. That's what she said. We'll see how these players want to do it. We do have a pylon going down initially. Set up for a nice, simple wall. Overlord moving out across the map to make to see if we're going to see a 1-gate expand or a forge fast expand. Something of the likes. A very fast probe going into the natural of Mr. Purple. This probe wants to know. This guy is so sour. This guy wants to know if there's an early pool going down, and he's going to see that that he's actually pretty safe right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Nexus first going down. This pylon almost looks like it could be in the way. Mr. Curry being as annoying as possible. He might actually be able to power down this drone. If he was able to power down this drone, that would be so annoying, so huge. Oh, but nonetheless, if it doesn't power the drone down, it is going to delay this hatchery from going down at the and the drone goes. No! Oh, God! Oh, I wanted it so badly. This probe taking the smart route out is going to live another day as the pool is forced to go down a little prematurely here instead of the hatchery going down first, which is really what Purple wanted in the first place. But back to Curry's home. You see the Nexus on the way, the Forge beginning the wall. Is my sound off? The gateway continuing the wall, and right now we just have one David Kim square to separate Lings from Curry's base. Third hatchery going down. Curry, well aware of it. Very important to know. But also, if he didn't know, he wouldn't be crazy to assume that it happened. No gas is going down quite yet here, even though that pool was relatively fast. No Lings actually coming out here. He put that pool down. Not going to use it for Lings though, as I guess his Overlord scouted that Nexus first, and he realized that cannons not going to be something to worry about. Oh, speaking of cannons not being something to worry about, Curry taking full advantage of no Lings being put down on the map is gonna be able to cancel this hatchery. Here's the thing, this hatchery is gonna finish. The cannons aren't going to be quite done yet. Look how close that timing is. Those cannons could have been a tad delayed, but it's too late now. You can't cancel it. 2 pylons are not going to have a problem with powering down this hatchery, and suddenly Mr. Purple needs to decide if he wants to try and grab this expansion, or if he wants to try and punish his opponent on 2 bases. Saturation. Curry's going to be really happy about this, and we do see no tech quite yet here. A little preoccupied, just staring at this hatchery. He really wants this hatchery to go down, and at this point it looks like there's nothing that Purple can do right now to save that hatchery. That third gas going down relatively fast. Double gases at the main going down relatively fast as well. The hatchery does get taken out. These poor little broodlings really unable to do any damage here. That damage on the photon cannon is gonna replenish itself automatically, and pretty soon it's gonna be as if those poor little broodlings never existed. Is something burning? Is there something burning in here? I'm okay with that. Totally worth. Roach Warren going down, almost forming a part of a wall that he may want to build. He may be a little worried about some zealot aggression or something. I'm a little confused why he wants to put this roach horn down out here, but at the same time, robotics facility following up here. No +1 going down, so there's a chance we may not see a powerful 2-base attack coming out from Curry after that little win there with taking out the third hatchery. The third hatchery going to go down once again at this new third position. This third position. Let's look at why that is. Try and protect that with force fields. That is going to take some serious creep spread. If you really want to be able to defend that, it's going to be a little hard. Let's look at the saturation here with the drones here. 17, 18 drones on the money. Just about 18, 16 drones on the money, on the natural as well here. Double evolution chambers as well as the roach warren down. No hydroden quite yet here. No roach upgrades as well. And I think Curry might be trying to take a third. I can't quite tell yet. We do have 3 gateways, 4th gateway going down, 5 gateways and a robotics facility. Could transition into just about anything Curry wants to do at this point. I feel like he's still trying to feel out which route he wants to go. If he wants to be aggressive or if he wants to be a little more passive. Nidus network is in the works though right now, and immediately as we see this Nidus network, we need to look around for overlords around the base. Where are the overlords? We do see this overlord placed right over yonder, and he is going to allow plenty of space. Right now, do we see any drones being made? No drones being made. No drones being made. This is an all-in with the Nidus Canal. He's depending on getting this Nidus down in his opponent's main base and to make him work for it. And this actually might work. This might be really unfortunate timing for his opponent. Oh, buddy. The Nidus Canal now going down, and at the same time as the Warp Prism is about to finish, just like a good Protoss, he's moving on out so that the Warp Prism, as it finishes, it can catch up with the army to put on maximum efficiency. The Nidus goes down. Let's look at Curry's cam. He's looking for it. He does see the roaches now in his main, and he needs to head home. Those poor immortals are going to take a slow walk right back home. Big warping of stalkers, and I don't think he's going to be too hard pressed because he wasn't trying to take that third base to begin with. I think he might be able to take minimum economic damage and push forward, but it's going to be interesting to see here. Mr. Purple is all in here. We aren't seeing drones being built in the background. We're seeing more and more units, and this Nidus is going to be shut down. We see roaches, GG coming out, and Curry taking the second win. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. We'll be right back in just a moment with our next game.